Hey everyone, welcome today. It is November 18th. It's Monday. It's a fresh new week. Thanks for joining me today. I'm Tom Coffey at Coffee and Nuance. You see the blue sky behind us. That's because we're going to be talking about blue sky today. But just a reminder, we're on X, we're on Rumble, and we're on YouTube live right now. So please follow there. But today we're going to talk about Bluesky, different social media apps. So yeah, let's get into it. Yeah, so let's talk about social media, everyone's favorite distraction from pretending to care about work emails. There's a new buzz in the digital air, and that's Bluesky. Have you heard about this? It's like Twitter, X, but for people who are too sensitive for Twitter. Yeah, apparently Bluesky is where folks are fleeing because they think X has become too chaotic, too messy. You know, like people who leave a party the second the music gets too good. They're like, oh no, people are expressing themselves without corporate approved filters. Time to get out of here. And don't get me wrong, Bluesky sounds nice. It's being marketed as a place without trolls or spam or strong opinions, which is great if your idea of fun is a virtual tea party where everyone compliments your cat photos. But here's the problem. Social media without a mix of perspectives is like karaoke night where everyone sings Adele. Yeah, that's beautiful for like 2 songs. By the third, you're begging for someone to butcher Bon Jovi just to break the monotony. The whole point of platforms like X is they're alive. They're chaotic. They're unpredictable. They're the wild west of ideas. You log on and 1 minute you're reading a thread about astrophysics. I know you're not, but let's pretend. And the next, someone's passionately debating whether the hot dog is a sandwich. It's democracy in action. Let's be real. What made Twitter great in its heyday and what X is still getting right is that it's a town square. Everybody's there. Your favorite comedian, your least favorite politician, your high school friend that still thinks fact-checking is legit. It's messy, yes, but also real. Bluesky, starting to sound like the gated community of social media. Welcome to Bluesky, where everyone agrees and the HOA meetings are mandatory. And while that might be cozy, it's also boring. If no one disagrees with you, how do you sharpen your ideas? How do you grow? Look, echo chambers don't work. We've seen it before. Platforms like True Social, Gab, even Threads. They all tried to build these isolated bubbles. And what happened? They fizzled out. Because here's the truth. People don't stay where everyone agrees with them. They stay where there's action, where there's debate, and yes, where there's a little bit of chaos. That's why people keep coming back to X. It's the only platform that still feels like the internet's main stage, where anyone can grab the mic. So my advice to Bluesky, don't try to be the anti-X. Don't be the safe space where nothing happens. Lean into the mix. Let people clash. Let ideas collide. Let it get a little messy. That's how you build something people want to come back to. Otherwise, Bluesky is going to end up like one of those artisanal cafes that serves $12 lattes, but is empty because no one wants to hang out there. Nice vibe, no soul. Meanwhile, X, still the rowdy neighborhood bar. Sure, the music is a little loud. The stories that you leave with are priceless. So Bluesky, best of luck. But if you're aiming to replace X, remember, you can't outrun the chaos. Sometimes the chaos is the magic. My name's Tom Coffey. This is the Coffee Nuance Show, the most ignored, censored commentary news show live right now. Flame on. Holy cow, we couldn't have less people watching. But what's up, Lucid? Nice to see you. Oh my God. Couldn't get less people. Anyway, we're talking about Bluesky today. And I don't know why I look so dark. I don't know what's going on with my lights. I got plenty of lights. I need a haircut. I don't know. Anyway, but Bluesky has gained over 1 million new users this week. Following the election, it's like, wherever we got to leave X, and everyone's announcing their departure from X, like Don Lemon and various other people. And they announce it by telling everyone and then writing a letter about why they're leaving and then posting that letter and then posting a follow-up to that letter, letting them know that they're actually leaving. It's pathetic. Anyway, the platform now has, last count, 14.5 million users. That's a lot less than Threads, 275 million monthly users. But no one's using Threads either. Bluesky users are primarily from the US, Canada, and Britain. Many appear to be left-leaning, and they share a mix of lighthearted content and political commentary. I went over there this morning. I actually signed up for Bluesky. I don't know when it first came out. I like to just stake my claim just so that nobody else grabs my handle, because why would they? If anyone wants to capitalize on all the success I've had doing this. So I did make a post over there today. My let's see. Okay, let's discard that. Okay. Yes, so my handle is Coffee and Nuance. That's it. So you can find me over there. I'm listed as Tom Coffey, and I have one post. And I got a like, and I can't believe that it is organic, but Kiwi Farms liked my post. So if you know, you know. Okay, how about that? Wow. Anyway, but I looked over, and it was just kind of a lot of the assholes that were on X, like Brooklyn Dad Defiant or whatever that guy was. Some of these characters that were obviously paid DNC stooges that had millions of people following them, and they seem to just be posting over there. That's what I found when I went there, and I wasn't following anyone, and I just said, hey, show me what's going on. And I saw all the same crappy people that were promoted on the old Twitter. So, yeah. Anyway, it looks like we got celebrities, political figures, media personalities. So AOC is over there, right? So you want to follow AOC? John Green. Oh, my God. How can you live without listening to that guy? And looks like Flavor Flav is also active. Doubt he's running his own account, but yeah. Anyway, they express hope. This is what I've seen. They're expressing hope that there's not going to be misinformation and hate speech on this platform. Yeah, okay, sure. So anyway, you can see the appeal. The appeal is that you've got a really dumb message, and people call you out for how illogical you are, and you don't like that very much. And so you retreat to your safe space. And it looks like Bluesky is the latest safe space for people. But who knows? Maybe it could turn into something. I have my account. I actually uploaded my picture today, and I did make a post. Yeah, and here, I'll tell you what my post was, because good luck finding it. Let's see. How do I? Okay. I said, Notebook LM made a podcast about my article. So I wrote an article, Why Bluesky Will Ultimately Fail If It Becomes an Echo Chamber. It did a rather impressive job at explaining my main points, but apparently I can only post 60 seconds here, so you can find it on X. So much for a first post. So so that was my first post on Bluesky. Um, I had I've used this Notebook LM to make the little podcast to explain my point, and you've seen those before on the channel. And I thought, oh, I'll post this on Bluesky. That'll be interesting. I can get some nice interaction over there, perhaps. But they only let you post 60 seconds in a video. So yeah, and I think it's 16 minutes. But I'll post it in a little bit over to X if anyone cares. When I have posted these in the past, frankly, nobody cares. But I will do that again if you're interested in the longer form about what I think about this. But here's the thing: is when platforms cater primarily to just one political ideology, it just becomes an echo chamber, and that's boring, right? I've tried all these other platforms, and I have accounts on all these other platforms, like Truth and Gab and whatnot. My posts used to go up. My videos used to go up on BitChute, and I don't know if they're still going up there. Often they would get more views than they would get on YouTube. And right now, Rumble has passed YouTube, so I'm getting more people watching my videos on Rumble than on YouTube. It's what happens. Even though I have about I don't know, 20 times the subscribers on YouTube than I do on Rumble. That's kind of weird. Anyway, some people, they're claiming that Bluesky reminds them of the early days of Twitter, where it was a collaborative vibe and all that. So we'll see. If I had to bet on it, I would bet on it'll be non-existent in a year. Now, some of the things that were promised in the beginning of Bluesky, this is started by Jack Dorsey, right, is that the algorithm would be maybe it'd be open source. The other thing is that you could take your followers with you. So if you left Bluesky, let's say you would amassed 100,000 people following you on Bluesky, and there was a new platform that showed up, that you could somehow get a list of all the people that followed you, and you could take them with them to the new platform somehow. I'm not sure exactly how that would work, but that's kind of fun. And that would be good if it worked. I don't know how it's supposed to work. I haven't really looked that deep into it. But they're just going to have to see if they can maintain the momentum. Now, I don't think it will ever replace X, but who knows? I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. If I had understood how big X would be, I would have been here really trying to grow on X, a decade ago, but I didn't. I didn't think TikTok would stick around, so I'm not on TikTok, and apparently that's where everybody is. So obviously, I'm not the best predictor of these things. But mainly, they're claiming that Bluesky is going to be a competitor for X. I think it's doomed to fail. You can't replace the magic of a lively debate with a bunch of people agreeing with you. But who knows? Maybe it can turn into another platform where people can actually interact. We'll see. It doesn't look that way right now, but we'll see what happens. Anyway, let me know. Are you on X? X, what am I saying? No, are you on Bluesky? See, I got the Bluesky behind me. Are you on Bluesky? Are you in an echo chamber over there? How's that working out? Let me know. If you follow me over there on Bluesky, I will follow you back. I need a couple people to follow because right now I'm following nobody. So you can join me over there. Like I say, I will post the video of the podcast, the AI podcast I made with Notebook LM over on Twitter in a little bit. And that's about all I have for you today. Not a whole lot of comments, so let me just address them right now. We won't even get to the after show. Calling John Green insufferable is probably just lazy on my part. There's probably a better adjective. Probably Rev 68. But I don't know about insufferable. I just don't care. I guess he's someone I don't ever need to hear from ever again. What's up, Judah? Nice to see you. Lucid. No way Bluesky is an echo chamber. I almost want to go troll these clowns in their platform. Well, I was thinking about that too. You know, I've never really been much of a troll. I guess maybe I consider myself too old to do that, even though I'm sure there's trolls older than me. You know, to me, it seemed like something that you might do while you're in high school or in college or something. You probably outgrow it after you get a girlfriend or something. But who knows? Maybe that's the future. Maybe that's the future of this channel. Maybe I just start trolling on Bluesky. That could get me a lot of content. Maybe it could get me some clicks. Because obviously, this ain't it. Bluesky, never heard of it. Well, Bluesky is an alternative to Twitter. It's been around a while. I signed up when it started, probably over a year ago. And it had claims of what they were going to do better than X. And since the election, a lot of left-wingers have gone like, and they can't deal with it. So they're saying, I'm closing my X account. I'm moving over to Bluesky. And they make a big thing about it. And then they talk about how great Bluesky is over on Bluesky. And then they come back to Twitter and Facebook and Instagram and tell everyone how much better Bluesky is than Twitter. And that seems to be the extent of it so far. But we'll see what happens. Anyway, I'll go check that out. Anyway, that's all I have for you today. No after show because this was it. I'll be back on Wednesday. But do me a favor. If you're over on Bluesky, check me out. I'm at Coffee and Nuance. And if you're not following me on Bluesky, follow me on X or on Rumble. We're trying to get 420 followers for the meme. Anyway, you all have a lovely day. I will see you on Wednesday. Peace.